All right, what's good, Eric? What's good, Rudart? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're live again. We are live. What's good? What's good? Tony Hyabuse is here. Rain is here. Welcome, welcome, everybody. All right, so we're just getting everything started. Got the YouTube turned on. This is good. What's up? What's up? Yes, flawless today for Ghost of the Deep. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and do Ghost. I'm a little salty about that one. I might go and do a different one. I'm not sure. You think I should go back and get it done? I mean, it is kind of fresh, so maybe I do. Maybe I should do that. We got Ghosts. Which one did we get done as well yesterday? I forgot. Yesterday we got done one of them. What was it?
Soul Boys.
We
Warlords.
scuffed up Ghost, dude. We did Spire, yeah.
This one I have.
We successfully did Spire yesterday. Good. List off all of the dungeons in Destiny 2. Spire's what, number 7? No, Spire's number 6. Got that one in there, good. Right. We did clear Spire, yeah. We got Spire done. So we are at, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, we've gotten 6 done. We just have 5 left. So the 5 we have left are these 5 minus Warlord's Ruin. So we got Ghosts. Basically did that one, but got cheesed. Sundered, I haven't done this in forever. That's going to be pretty rough. I guess I'll go back and do Ghost since I was here. Why not? We'll go back. We'll get it done since we got robbed. Feels like that's probably the right thing to do. Yeah, the glitch got us. All right. Little bit of Destiny news. What we're going to do is in between every attempt, what I'm going to do is we'll cover some different news stories that I have a bunch of tabs open. So be prepared. We got a good amount to cover, but just want to continue with this, challenge that I created and actually get it done because it would be cool to solo them all post Destiny 2 Mortem. Ghost of the Deep glitched on me, believe it or not. I got all the way to the boss and I got soft locked. Samuma said no. I interacted with one of the hands. She's supposed to teleport to the hand and then spawn in the moths. And somewhere along the way, some wires got crossed. And it glitched out bad, which sucks. Not sure why that happened, but it did. Such is life, though. So now we have to restart back at the very beginning, believe it or not. Wow. That's the way it goes. Destiny 2, though. Not the first time this happened, not the last time. But at least I made all the way there. And this build is so good that I feel pretty confident about getting back there. The first encounter is a bit tedious. It is a little bit tedious for sure. I would agree. Okay, what are we actually doing, bro? It's okay. With the Eager-Edged Sword, we can speed this one up a little bit. That hammer go. I forgot what symbol that was. I forgot to pay attention to that. It is pizza. Pizza is done. Yeah, I'll be happy to get this one done just to not have to do this encounter anymore. This encounter is an actual troll. Takes forever. I should have made a way to speed this one up. I should have made it so all the ogres spawn in at the same time. Fuck it. What the hell? Alright, the symbol here is Pizza Hut. Okay. Stream's going good, man. We're doing good. We're live. We're getting the challenge beat. Got architected? Yeah, I got soft locked in my last one. Stuff. Never back down, never what, though. Remember that. These are words of wisdom to live by. Contacting Destiny servers? Oh, hell no! What's it gonna take for Unk to try Warframe? I have played Warframe. It's alright. Warframe is what I would say is like this. Don't take this the wrong way, okay? Warframe is great value Destiny. You know, like have you ever had some great value products at Walmart? You know, like they make the knockoff version. Like it's all right. It's like Shasta Cola. You know, like you'll drink it, but like you would definitely choose Coke if you could. Like, I'll play it. I'm not trying to not play it. But it's not doing the same thing that Destiny does, unfortunately. I wish it was, though. If there was just, like, 3 Destiny games out there, we would be... life would be perfect, dude. Society if there was 3 Destiny games. Dr. Sam's? Yeah, exactly. Dr. Sam's. Ugh. Just die already. Why? Whoever coded wizards to just be annoying. Like, what if we made these wizards, but like, what if they just like ran away all the time? So like Warframe, it's good, dude. It's good. I have fun playing it. I'm a little far behind, which is kind of daunting, but it's whatever. It's still good. Like, you know, it's okay to be behind. But it's kind of like, because Warframe is in the same category as Destiny, they're like comparable, right? And so it's like, it is like comparing like Shasta Cola to Coca-Cola, you know? Like Destiny is Coca-Cola, you know? Destiny is Coca-Cola. And there is no Pepsi, basically. In this analogy, Destiny is the original formula Coca-Cola with the cocaine in it, literally. And there is no Pepsi in this world. There's no substitute that's that close. And so you're just left with like... shit. Oh, now what I play? Yeah. Mr. Pibb is elite, though. Mr. Pibb is definitely Borderlands. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Pibb. It's like, they kind of got some things right, but like, they're definitely missing out on a few things. Like, they're doing alright. Like, we'll drink it once in a while, but like... Have you tried First Descendant? I did not try First Descendant. I only teased that it's like a Gooner game, but I've heard some good things. I know the game is struggling a little bit at this stage, but I think there is some good things there. There's some good experiences there. That's my current opinion on it. I do need to give it some time, perhaps. I think the problem that's hard right now, so I'll give you the actual breakdown. You guys want some real talk? This is the real talk. I just thought I heard an alarm going off. I was freaking out. So this is the real talk, alright? This is the talk that the streamers won't tell you. Your other favorite content creators, they won't say this. You ready? All the smoke and the mirrors are about to fall in a minute. And you're about to peek behind the curtain. Alright, prepare your eyes. The real talk is that when you make Destiny content, alright? When you're a Destiny content creator, you find that jumping from this genre to another genre is super jarring, and your audience just doesn't follow you very well. So the Destiny content creators really want to find the Destiny replacement, so that way their Destiny audiences still want to watch them play some Destiny adjacent game. Fortunately, there isn't a Destiny adjacent game, so we're kind of left resorting to Warframe and The Division and Borderlands and things that are just honestly just great value versions of fucking Destiny, let's be real. Like, these things do not hold up to Destiny's standard by any means. They're good and they're fun in their own ways, but they just don't hold up to that bar, right? And so we're trying to figure it out what to do. It ain't easy. I don't hold it against them, but if you try to go make content in a genre that's just completely different than Destiny, your entire audience just leaves. All of them. They'll just leave. There'll be like 5% of them. Like, if you just went and started playing like League of Legends right now, like if the biggest Destiny content creator in the world was just like, fuck it, I'll play League of Legends, dude, 95% of people are gone, you know? And so you're left with this weird in-between of just like, how do we make the nicest steak ever, which was Destiny 2 in its peak, right? How do we make that with the ingredients of like lentils, you know? Which is what we're left with the remaining looter shooter games. Like, how do we do this? And it's basically an impossible dilemma to solve, but we're going to do the best we can to hold the torch of looter shooters on. But it sucks, you know, because here's the problem is that Destiny 2 was the best looter shooter ever, by far. There's not even really much of a comparison. And playing another looter shooter is kind of just like playing the consolation prize of sorts. Like, that's like, you know, it feels like, all right, I guess I'll just play this because that's the next best thing. So you're kind of left with that feeling, right? But then you'd rather almost think like, okay, well, why don't I just go play the best game in a different genre altogether? I'll just go play the world's best freaking MOBA game or the world's best, you know, whatever, capture game like Pokemon game or Power World or something, right? But part of the problem is, you know, everyone leaves, you know, and your audience changes. Your audience doesn't agree, right? So it's like such an interesting dilemma that the Destiny content creators are in some ways. Warframe was made in 2013 though, before Destiny. Even though it's made before Destiny, it's, you know, it's just not the same caliber of a game, right? It's just not the same style of game. It doesn't scratch the same itch in the exact same way. Warframe is a great game, by the way. This is not meant to insult Warframe. It's okay to be number 2 in a genre, you know what I'm saying? Or number 3 or whatever it is, right? Like, it's okay. You know, Warframe is great. And if you're having a ton of fun playing Warframe, play the hell out of the game. It's free, the devs are awesome, cool updates, you know, like, people that really like Warframe, I'm envious of them because I wish I liked Warframe like I liked Destiny, right? Warframe is kind of like a game that feels like I kind of wish I had been a Warframe player all along, because then I would have really appreciate it's like how the game is going to go on forever almost. You know, and maybe I just need to bite the bullet and shut up and just go play Warframe and say fuck it and be 13 years late to the party. But for now, I'm left with just like, I don't know, just kind of figuring out what the next game that I really want to sink my teeth into, and maybe it's GTA 6, maybe it's something else, we'll see. Did you see that Mactix and Azzacross and some others are playing the Division 2 Incursion tomorrow? Yeah, I saw that. Like you said, people are just trying to, you know, play more looter shooter stuff to retain the audiences and stuff. It's fine. But that's cool, you know. I think you're going to see the Destiny content creators kind of be these like roaming nomads of the looter shooters. And they're going to be like, they're going to play like The Division, and they're going to play like the next Borderlands, and they're going to play like, I don't know, maybe First Ascendant and all that, right? They're kind of like the looter shooter gang, and they kind of roam around a little bit. And that's cool, you know, that's its own vibe in some ways, and I respect it, you know. Play the heck out of it. I'm not here hating on anyone, dude. Do your thing. Live your life. But for me, it's like, I don't know. I think maybe the Division 3 I could get into. We'll see. We'll see. I really want a game to just steal my attention, you know, and just captivate me the way Destiny has. All these years, right? And I don't even know how to describe it. There's something just special about Destiny, and there's a very particular type of, like, desires in gaming that it satiates, right? But still waiting for that. I'm not sure if I'll stick to the looter shooter genre. I know that's like the safe bet. So what I'm getting at with my previous statement is that's the safe bet, right? The safe bet is keep playing looter shooters, you know, retain your audience, you know, keep the Destiny players interested because the Destiny players are going to play. They're going to play Warframe, they're going to play Borderlands, they're going to play The Division, right? That's what they're going to do. So you kind of stick with the Destiny audience, but, you know, you're kind of like a Destiny refugee that's, you know, found a new home and a new looter shooter and stuff like that. Which I think is okay. And I think that's probably a pretty good strategy for, like, consistent success, you know? But there is an element of me that's like, you know what? Why not just try something wild? Why not just do what is truly the most crazy wild thing? And so I kind of reserved myself for, you know, seeing what games come out and seeing how well GTA 6 feels and seeing what that's like, you know? Real true, if you play Warframe from the start, your audience would grow because the community loves alongside the games, watch people experience the game. Oh, dude, every time I've played Warframe, the community that has come by and said stuff, they're super nice, extremely helpful. I've had nothing but a good experience playing the game. I have, like, you know what I'm saying? I have zero beef with any of them or anything like that. The only thing I'm even referencing is just like, how much do you like, it's like, how much do you like love a thing, if that makes sense, right? And for me, it's like, I think Warframe's awesome. I don't know if I love Warframe, though, if that makes sense. I'm not like, you know, like for Destiny, I was like crazy passionate about Destiny. Really enjoyed just so many different aspects of it. It was awesome. Warframe is awesome as well. Not quite that same enthusiasm, perhaps. That's the problem. Part of me is half joking, but I'm like, what is happening right now? My buff's going crazy. Part of me is half joking when I say this, but I'm like, I'm half interested in just being a Destiny deranged content creator that makes Destiny videos for the next 30 years. Somehow. Talking about Destiny 1 remastered projects. Fan-made Destiny 3 concept art. Like, fuck it, dude. We stay playing Destiny, boys. I'm kidding. We'll obviously cover other news and cover other things. I'm not trying to be deranged, world's most deranged Destiny person. But I just wish, like, I'll give you a good example. Imagine you really liked Pokemon, right? Imagine you're just like, dude, I love Pokemon. I play Pokemon all 9 generations. I caught them all, baby. I got 1,024 Pokemon or whatever, 2025, how many there are now. I fucking played everything, you know, every Pokemon spin-off game. And then all of a sudden Power World comes out, right? Power World is the Pokemon killer. And it's really good. It's really good. So you're kind of like, damn, like, I like Pokemon. And now there's this thing that's even better than Pokemon. So, like, kind of looking at it like, damn, you know, like, I mean, I guess. Like, that's what I wish happened for Destiny. I wish there was a game that came out that was like, you know, I really like Destiny, but, you know, this new game is kind of like unavoidable. Like, there needed to be a Power World. There needed to be a Power World for Destiny. That's what we needed. That's the timeline I want to live in. Unfortunately, Destiny died from Bungie's greed and stupidity. And there wasn't a Destiny killer, so we're just left with, like, I guess there's just nothing now. Which was actually a worst possible scenario. I get you, Warframe doesn't hit the spot. I know, and well, here's the thing, is that I'll criticize myself a little bit in this, and I'll say I haven't actually given Warframe maybe enough time like I should. I've given it a little bit of time. But in my limited experience playing it, I've played it, you know, maybe 4 or 5 times for maybe a few hours at a time. it hasn't hit me with that wow factor yet, you know? And I think that it would be wise for Warframe in some ways, maybe, if they had a wow factor, like a thing that just made you go, holy shit. I don't know. I don't know what that would even be, right? I think for me in Destiny, my wow factor moment, right? You're like, think, well, what was the wow factor in Destiny then, if you're so... For me in Destiny, I played Destiny and I was like, this game is just crazy. It like reminds me of Call of Duty, but there's like aliens. And I think this game is awesome and I was really having fun playing it. And then I did my first raid in Destiny. I did the Vault of Glass. And I was like, oh my god. I never want to play another game. I was like, this is the game for me. I was like, this is it. I have peaked. I have found my game. And that was like week 1 or week 2 of playing Destiny 1. I was like, yep, this is the game. I was convinced of it. Like so early on. I had already really liked the game. And then when I did the Vault of Glass, I was like, yep. So I'm hoping that I have that moment in another game. If I had it in Warframe, that would be best case scenario. But even if not, you know, Warframe, anything is fine. I'm going to spend time exploring more games, and I appreciate these conversations. JWeb with the Prime sub, thank you very much. You know, none of this is meant to, you know, put Warframe down by any means. You know, everyone just likes different things, you know, like some people like Coke, some people like Pepsi, right? Like, same thing. I like Destiny, and I think Warframe's cool. Hasn't really captivated me in that same way, perhaps, just yet. I'm hoping it does, though. I gotta give it some more time. I'll play it again soon here. Someone said that's the problem, the Warframe tutorial's like 10 hours. I mean, it might be, it's a good thing and a bad thing if you need that much, you know, explaining, so. The game's been out for a long time, so you can't, like, blame them necessarily. Alright, we got Small Peen, Tall Eyes, Small Peen Hive, and Pizza. Small Peen, Tall Eyes, Huge Peen. Pizza. What the hell are these callouts? These are the meta callouts. Everyone knows these. What are you talking about? This is what everyone calls this stuff. I think that tutorials, yeah, like long tutorials or short tutorials, not necessarily a bad thing. I think that what people really want out of a game now, in a more modern context, and it varies because everyone's different, of course, but I think what people really want is they want an experience. They want a memory. They want something that wows them. You know, you don't necessarily want to load in and, you know, have a bunch of text on your screen say, you know, click this button, now click this button, now click this button. Okay, now click this button, now do this. Now shoot your gun, now reload your gun. It's like, alright. Like, I mean, yeah, like, now I know how to play the game, but, like, you kind of want that to happen maybe after you've already, like, had that experience. Oh, I have the wrong weapon on. Let's have the fusion on. Oh, put this fusion on now. Okay, or not. Ooh, that suppressor. Ooh. Hey, stop throwing those things. In my opinion, this dungeon has interesting mechanics, but it lacks everything else. I don't know. I think the traversals are really cool. It's really unique with the underwater. It's like... It's a unique... Not necessarily my favorite mechanics ever, but, you know, it's an okay experience. It's not Matter Spark-esque, I would say. I would not put the underwater traversal at Matter Spark levels. Where are the knights at? Oh. Let's say. What up, what up? Huge peen, round head, pizza, small peen hive. Dude, if they made a Destiny that had High Guard's visuals, I would play it. I don't care. I'm a snob for the... Oh, that was close. Imagine if they made each of these vestiges of light, like if they had to be banked in the correct spot. Like a vestige of light, a vestige of darkness, vestige of deception. And it like rotated every time, and there was like certain symbols that like represented what it had to be. And it maybe correlated with the 3 previous symbols that you found underwater. Every now and again, I have these, like, evil ideas of how they could make the dungeon mechanics, like, 400 times more difficult that no Destiny 2 player would ever clear them. And I keep these sadistic thoughts to myself because they just anger the people in the chat. Like, no, that's the worst idea I ever liked. I'm sorry my brain works like this. Can't help myself. I'm always like, this is hard, but it could be harder. I think it's just fun sometimes to see what the vision was for the Bungie dev that, like, sat down and, like, cooked up the encounter. You're like, you basically, like, reverse engineer the thought processes that went into it, and you're like, okay, I kind of see why they did this. That makes sense. Yeah, that works with that. It's interesting. Did I kill a knight that wasn't even the right knight? I think that ogre spawned in and was already shooting me before he spawned in. Can we stop contacting Destiny 2 servers? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to solo flawless here, Bungo. You better not kick me. Okay, small peen, tall eyes, huge peen, Pokeball. Oh no. You better stop right now. Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? What the fuck is going on? What? Small peen, tall eyes, huge peen, Pokeball. Dude, you can't spawn camp this shit, bruh. Dude, what do you mean? Pokeball? Oh, I got that one. Well, what was it? Huge peen? I think it was huge peen. Oh. Where's huge peen at? That's Pizza Hut. Bruh. Oh, it's done? Oh. I don't know if it's done or not. I need huge peen. I think huge peen's in the back there. I think huge peen's back here. Yes. Get me out of here. Alright, fuck off. How is it that if I die underwater, I don't like just... What? Aren't I like a... Like, don't I have like a crazy space suit on or something? What the fuck is happening here? What exactly am I doing? I have no idea. I've just been making shit up for 12 years, and for some insane reason people are watching. And that's life. That's life. Yeah, we can survive in space, but not underwater. It must be magical enchanted water. It's the only way. Magical enchanted water of sorcery. Blue-Eyed Demon, thank you. And J-Web, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate you, buds. Thank you. I think the part that's tough about Warframe as well is like there's certain parts of it that you want to say like there's certain parts that are so good, and then there's other parts like, man, I kind of wish that thing was like Destiny. But if you say that, you know, you're not trying to change Warframe by any means, but if you say that, you know, the people that are playing Warframe are like, no, do not turn our game into Destiny, god damn it, you know. So there's a funny, almost like, there's a funny bit of discourse there where Destiny 2 players really like some of the aspects of Destiny 2, and they kind of wish they could see that in other games, but fortunately Destiny was such a unique one. Like, I feel like if Warframe had... Look, and I'm not trying to change Warframe, don't get me wrong, so don't roast me, Warframe players. But if Warframe had raids... Like I said, the thing that convinced me was Vault of Glass. If Warframe had raids, like World's First raids and, like, really tough things, like Destiny raids, like... You got me, dog. You got me for life. I will forever be a Tenno. I'm easy. I can be bot. Just give me raids. They had raids, but they executed them poorly. Apparently, like, they had raids, and then they had a raid, and then they took it away. It's kind of an interesting thing, right? Where it's like they had a raid and they took it away, and that's not like worse than sunsetting. Like, I'm not trying to start drama with the Warframe people, but like, god damn. Imagine if Bungie was just like, you know, this Vault of Glass thing, it's alright, but like, nah, we're just gonna fucking we're just gonna get rid of this thing. The whole timeline is completely shifted and different. Okay, wait a minute. Hot take, I like dungeons better than raids. Dungeons are more accessible than raids. But there's something special about a raid in terms of its, like, the team size and the difficulty that gets associated with it. I like how they just, like, randomly spawn a bunch of wizards here. It's like, fuck it. I guess fucking 4 wizards. I like dungeons as well. Is there anything like dungeons in Warframe, even though? Raids in Warframe is a big debate with the devs and the community, really. I feel like it's a weird thing to debate, because it would be good, but part of the problem with raids, right, is that when you go look at the charts of like how many people did raids in Destiny, it's like really small. Like, people just don't do them for some reason, and I don't understand. And I get it, it's social and we're all antisocial or whatever, yada yada. But like, be social for the raids. Like, it's such a good challenge. It's so much fun. Be a little social. Imagine Bungie made a drop on Twitch with complete transparency on how much is being made from the drops. It would fund the game development. Yeah, that'd be cool. The viewer count on Twitch was crazy. I mean, it's definitely crazy, but even before the viewer count, like, I just liked the raids even before I was streaming. Like, I did Vault of Glass and I wasn't streaming it, you know? I did Vault of Glass and I was like, this is incredible. I was like, I want to... I want more of this. You know? And, yeah, it's just kind of how it went. If Warframe could lock in and figure out raids, dude, that would revolutionize the game. The problem is, like I said, it's a big, it sounds like you even said in chat, it's a big debate over there. You could even create the raids and then they could be unpopular, so then you do the thing where you've put in all this developmental effort, but then people don't necessarily like them, so it's got its own issues, right? I get it. But I think the part that makes the most sense logically from this style of game, the looter game where you collect loot, is you collect this loot and these powerful things so that you can go beat the raid boss. Like, that's what you do, right? That's like that's my train of thought. Some people say you collect powerful things because then you just want to be more powerful or look cooler or move faster or your guns shoot faster and reload faster or stuff like that, right? People argue, or right, they think differently, and it's perfectly fine if you're like feel that way. Let me see here. I think I want on a sniper because I might be sniping them, question mark. No, I think I want this on. So I sometimes fusion people. And yep, we'll definitely keep that on. Yep. All right. And here's the thing. I'm not like trying to turn Warframe completely into Destiny. I'm totally okay with there never being any like serious PvP in Warframe. I'm okay with that. Simply because the game is third person, and I think third person PvP is not as cool in shooters as first person. So I'm okay with that. I can like you know what? We'll be all right. Player squatted, yeah, it was good. Like that thought here. Holy! Starting off strong by getting hit by a moth, huh? Oh, did she spawn in there? Oh, that's awkward. Guess that one's done then. He died to my sunspot. I just got the wrong super on. Let's pop the super then. Hurry, gotta shoot these moths. Swap this over to this. Hey, Shayweb. See you later. Thanks. Huge. Alright, now we got all 3 symbols lit up. So now we gotta go retrieve the symbols. So let's go do that. This level, the final boss level design's crazy, huh? Like the corpse of Oryx being there is actually kind of sick. Alright, so we got iPad here. Now I gotta enlighten the thing. Imbue. Got huge P in here. Hey, what the hell? What the fuck? I wasn't even trying to fall down here. Rip. Alright, that'll do. Brother, where are you gone? Best hammer thrower ever. She's glitching again. She's glitching again. She's glitching again. Can you get up here already? I know. The hell? Contacting servers. Oh, you cannot make this shit up, bruh. You cannot make this shit up. That's crazy. Back to back two. Both of them would have been flawless. I could easily flawless this dungeon if the game would work. I could effortlessly. I could probably flawless this thing 10 times in a row. The game just does not work, though. I don't even think I want to try that one anymore. I don't think it's worth it. The servers are going to be wonky. I'll do another one that I can, like, kind of relearn the mechanics a little bit. This is literally Bungie right now. Shit in the bed. Crazy. I'm eating some dark chocolate covered almonds. This guy looks like him shitting some dark chocolate covered almonds right here. Can't believe the servers got me, man. There should be a special emblem so that when the game recognizes that you're flawless in a dungeon and you get booted, it's like the emblem of consolation. It gives you a big "you tried" participation award. Just to troll you. But you only get it if you disconnect. All right. So, we still have 5 dungeons to clear, chat. We still got 5 to clear. I'm going to pick a different one. So we're going to pick one of the other 4. I'm going to go through like relearning the mechanics for them cuz I've pretty much forgotten most of them. But before we jump into that, I do have some news stories that I'm going to cover. So let's jump into the news. Destiny 2 tattoos have become a hot topic. Because the game is now dead and a lot of people are memorializing their fun in the game by putting a permanent mark on their skin. I'm guilty of doing this, as you can see there. I got my Eye of Osiris there. See that? Not the best tattoo, though, if I'm being honest. Pretty simple in design. Let's look through all the different tattoos there are in Destiny 2. So first up, you got it's like the raid wipe screen a little bit. Is that what that looks like? It's kind of a hard one to do with the smoke, huh? Did a pretty good job, though. It's a little, it's not exactly one-to-one. Next up, we got a warlock and a titan. No hunters involved here. They're brothers and they got matching tattoos. That's pretty cool. He got his on his neck, and the other guy got his tattoo. I don't even know what is this? What body part am I even looking at here? These are all the Destiny 2 tattoos. Let's go through the best ones. This one's crazy. A warlock tattoo? Oh my god. The warlock tattoo with the void on the knuckles? That goes hard. This one looks pretty crazy. I kind of like the... What happened? I kind of like how dark this one is. The Guardian, the loading screen? The loading screen tattoo. What would be the most odd thing to tattoo from Destiny? Amanda Holiday on fire tattoo. Oh, this one went insane. What the heck? Dude. What? God damn. This guy has like 2 full sleeves. Bro has the Dark Blade. Full sleeve. A Hunter. And Oryx. This guy is dedicated. The color ones look pretty crazy right here. This looks really vibrant. Dude, this hive tattoo? Oh my god, the green contrast with the black looks actually insane. That one looks really good. A lot of people get the darkness consumed you one, it would seem. Eyes up, Guardian. Hey, there I am. That's my tattoo right there. Mine is probably the simplest one out of all the ones I've seen so far. Got the Ace of Spades Cade tattoo. Dude, he got a hunter symbol on his hand? God damn. What is this? I don't even know what this is. It's a warlock? I don't even know what this armor post is. What this armor set is. Oh, this ghost one looks really good, actually. The detail on this is crazy good. Whoever did this, like the shading and the color, it looks very, like, realism. Like, the details are incredible. Good, 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 good. I just got, like, the raid banner. Oh, they got, so you got the 2 different ones. You got this one and this one. I feel like, I don't know if I like, I think I like this one more. It's like dark and then the negative space versus this one. Out of everyone, why did they pick Nokris? I have no clue. Must have been their favorite time to play, I guess. This is not even a real tattoo. What even is this? Someone just took a graphic and put it onto someone's wrist. Let's see here. All right. Just scrolling through, seeing which ones I can find here. There's so many. It's crazy there's like thousands of people that have Destiny tattoos, huh? You know what I think is probably a pretty hard character to tattoo? Has got to be the Witness, dude. Getting a Witness tattoo, dude. Good luck, bro. You have to have a really good tattoo artist, or else they're gonna scuff it up. They're gonna, dude. Oh, oh no. All right, so this is what the Witness looks like. Okay, it's like smoke coming out of his head, and there's faces on the smoke. I think we're gonna see some butchered Witnesses out here. I want to see if there's some good ones. This is tough. This is not the Witness. This right here, we might have to get this one touched up a little bit. They didn't do the faces in the head. Everything else looks decent. I don't know what these darkness ships are. These kind of look like they're shaped very like fortune cookies or something. The Traveler kind of looks like a baseball. That's tough. That's maybe a DIY tattoo there. We got here the Witness tattoos, dude. If you could try to get the Witness tattooed on you, you better have a tattoo artist that can lock in. This guy did okay job. He integrated the faces. So it's better. The eyes kind of don't match quite right, I would say. Let's see some more of these. Here's a witness tattoo. The face is kind of doing too much there. This one might be the best one. They kind of went with like a lighter touch on it. His eyes look a little bit different. My tattoo guy could do it, yeah. Yeah, not too many people are bold enough to get the witness tattoo. That's a tough one to pull off. Honestly, that might be the hardest tattoo to get in Destiny is the witness. Like, those details are crazy. The smoke in the head. Like, he's got big pupils, right? And then the narrow head, yeah. Yeah, not too many people dared. We said Marasov would go hard. Destiny 2 tattoo Marasov. So you got Marasov, you got Eris Morn. Only a few people were bold enough to get this. Oh no. Oh, this isn't Marasov. This is something else. This is like, what is this actually? Think there's a Riven tattoo? Do you think anyone got that? A Riven tattoo? They did get some Riven tattoos. This is trouble. I mean, I get the idea is there. The line work is maybe a little bit shaky, but the idea is there. What else do we got here? Another Riven tattoo. Dude, Riven is such a tough character, so ugly, but also so like crazy to pull off. If you pulled off a really good Riven, that would be an incredible, you have to be an incredible tattoo artist. Some of these, some better than others. Some may be good, some may be shit. Oh, they got the update on this. They did the update and they got the coloring in here. Okay, this one definitely, I think, looks better with the color in it this time. This Riven one, interesting. Very different. I wonder if there's just like, is there a category of just like bad Destiny 2 tattoos? Like ones that like didn't come out right? Like your artist scuffed it? So I typed in bad. Now these all look good. Some of these look incredible. This one looks actually kind of crazy. Dude, no. No, he did not. Not the Gambit tokens. Oh, God. How could you do this? How could you do this? You got the Gambit tokens forever? That's crazy. Okay, this one, look, We're not gonna roast. We're not gonna bully. But this one, we might need to touch up a little bit. This one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Moving on. Oh, bro got the entire... Damn. He got the entire Eye of Osiris on his back. That or it's AI. It looks very AI, right? It looks fake. I can never tell anymore. This one, he got on his leg. Eyes up, Guardian, Titan, Warlock, and Hunter, Destiny Tricorn, the Ghost, and the Witch Queen symbol. He got it all, dude. Taniks one? Yeah, Destiny 2 Taniks tattoo. That would be... No! They got the Ghost tattooed in their palm? What? That's actually crazy. What is in the tricorn here? What is, I've lost the plot here. The Destiny tricorn, and then is like a rose in it? Dude, I don't know about that one. It's a lot of tattoos, dude. Yeah. I'm getting a Destiny 3 tattoo. The day they announce it, we get a Destiny... I'm just joking. I'm done with tattoos now. Alright. Oh. We'll search it just in case there is one soul out there that got a Taniks tattoo. This guy got a Rolk tattoo. Oryx. A lot of Oryxes. I still think this one might be the best one. This is like the winner in my opinion. The green and the black are crazy. Like the vibrancy of it. Oh my god. This guy got a full-on thorn tattooed on him. Kind of looks like it's missing some details. Maybe it's not finished. Oh, this one went kind of crazy. There is light in all things. Damn. Let me know what you think. Right, let's get that done, champ. Now we're back at it again. Back into the dungeons. We will achieve solo flawless. We're doing them one day at a time. Oryx with his chest open shit. I kind of don't like the color of Oryx, if that makes sense. Like that purplish, whatever that is. I don't know. I think the Witness as a tattoo is a cool concept, just kind of hard to pull off. Shah hand tattoo? A Shah hand tattoo is crazy. That would be the ultimate punishment for a fucking sub goal. Could you imagine if someone had a tattoo Shah hand on them? That's a fate worse than death. Like, actually. Dear God. Whoever typed that in chat, that's cursed. Unbelievable. How could you put that mojo on us, Elijah? Alright. Back at it again with the solo flosses. Ghost, fuck Ghost. Warlord's already cleared, so I guess we're going into Sundered. Sundered Doctrine. Solo Flawless. Here we go. It's time. I am gonna be honest. This dungeon is not that old, but I am. And I do not remember any of the mechanics at all. There was like symbols, and you had to like shoot a wall that was like closing on you. I don't even remember what the second encounter was in this one. It's that bad. Like, I'm actually like confused. We're gonna figure it out though. It's starting to come back to me a little bit. Oh, is the second encounter those like... There's like 4 of those shriekers? Yeah. Man, what do you even shoot them with anymore? Anarchy still? Probably. I'll shoot them with Anarchy. Even if it's not the most optimal. Just for old time's sake. Oh, I forgot about this encounter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's like fire here. Ooh. I think this one was like not that crazy though, if I remember right. Like it's kind of just like, you're just flying around. A bit. I think I'll get this. So we got, what was it? Pyramid Stop Guardian? Pyramid Stop Guardian. Darkness Stop Guardian. So I'm trying to remember, what was it that you had to do? You had to like shoot these to like rotate them, but like where did you find out the right side was? You had to like do a thing to like reveal the correct side. Witness? I think you had to like do something in the middle to like reveal the correct side. Does that make sense? Oh, there it is. So we got Guardian, kill, something. So it was like you had to connect this one to Guardian. Well, find the Grim. That's right. You had to find the Grim. Yes. The Grim shows you which one, right? Witness, yeah. And so the answer is Witness. So you have to light up the Witness, which involves going over here and connecting the lights, I believe. My brain is twitching. Okay, yeah, you like connect the lights from one side to the other. So you like activate this. You gotta like make that go there. You gotta like get the lenses, I believe. I placed this here. What the hell? I didn't pick it up? Right there, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Well, that's awkward. That's one way to do it. I died so fast. Fuck. Rip. I think I was doing the mechanics right. I'll just play through it one time without the worry of flawless right now. These guys are actually pretty lethal though. This is like definitely a real dungeon. Okay, so Hive worship. It's like I already know the solution though, so I don't need to kill the Grim. Because it's the Hive worship the darkness. These guys are actually insane. They slow you down and then they shotgun you. This is how the lore needs to be explained to Titan Mains too, by the way. Hive worship darkness. 3 words. Witness is bad. Dude, these guys are crazy lethal. Compared to the previous dungeons, these guys are actually doing some shit. Dude, what the fuck? My shields are just gone in an instant. What's this, worm? Hive worship worm? How'd you get on with Ghost of the Deep? Got soft locked. Worm? What the hell? And then today we got air coded. Brother, hit a fucking hammer for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, the hammers, these targets move so much. Throwing my hammer and missing like 80% of them is fucking ridiculous, dude. Dude, you guys are actually fucking toxic. These guys just move so much. These guys are too much. They're actually too much. I think this is how this is done. The pyramid accepts the truth. Okay, we have done some shit. Next up is... It's probably Guardian, Worship, Traveler, right? If I remember that. Ooh, these guys are... Oh my god. This is an actual dungeon. These guys take multiple hammers. I guess it could be other things. It's probably, because that's worship. It's probably it, though. No, it's not worship. What the hell was the other one? I think it was Guardian, right? Yeah, Guardian. It's got the ghost level. Like 2 more lenses here. Where? Don't rotate. Place the damn thing. Yep. Can't hit a hammer save my life. Alright, we're good. We got this part. I'm gonna come right back. I think I'll try again. I'll start from the beginning, because I think I could pull this off. Flawless, potentially, maybe? So, we will restart it. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom quick. Be right back. BRB. Back at it again. All right. Contacting servers? Brother. Bruh. I don't think I should try any more solo flawlesses. I am not trying any more solo. We are not trying this shit, dude. No way. I'm gonna go to Vesper's host. Alright. This is a throwaway run right here. Vesper's host. Solo flawless throwaway run. There's no way I actually clear this first try. 1, the servers are crashing. 2, I don't remember how to do half the mechanics. And 3, even if I did remember, I do believe this is like the most difficult dungeon to solo flawless. With all those factors combined, there is approximately a 0.05% chance of success here. But we're going in anyways. We're going to relearn some of the mechanics here. I remember this one being stressful. Contacting, see? No bueno, señor. No bueno. Okay. So we're going to cover some Destiny news. That's crazy. Yeah, these servers are absolutely fried, dude. You know what it is? The reason why the servers are fried is because there's just so many people on Marathon just bogging the servers down. I checked the charts earlier and there was like maybe 1,400 people online. It was crazy. I was like, dude, how could these servers possibly hold this much traffic? You know? Like, think about that. Marathon has about as much web traffic as MySpace. Like, how could they possibly keep up with that? It's crazy demand. So naturally, the servers are crashing. We're gonna have to do something else here. It's okay. Thankfully, we got lots of ideas. Thankfully, we got all the ideas. All right. Good news. You can have my Destiny 2 account, but only after I'm dead. A Beijing court has ruled that online gaming accounts can be inherited after a player dies. The case involved a gamer who died last year at the age of 36 and had built up 87 gaming accounts over more than a decade, along with valuable in-game items. After his death, his mom said, I want that Candy Crush account, right? She said, I want that Destiny 2 loot. And I've seen those god rolls you have in your vault. And they asked the Chinese developer Chang Yu to transfer the accounts to her, but the company refused. saying its user agreement does not allow accounts to be transferred and that the company owns the account data and virtual items. This is incredible. Okay. We're setting a new precedent. You know, the generation before us gave their children generational wealth, and our generation is going to give their children Fortnite V-Bucks. Yes. Here, son. I know I didn't have money to send you to college because the economy is bad, but here's my Fortnite account with, all 480 skins I have on it. Don't worry, you can, put on the Kim Kardashian skin and, dance in Fortnite. Sorry we couldn't get you through college, though. The court found that while the company still owns the accounts, the right to use them has economic value because Gu had spent years investing time and money into them. The court ruled that his mother could inherit the right to use the accounts and ordered the company to transfer their real name registration to her. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, your accounts live on. How weird is that to think about, right? Like we're kind of the first generation of these online accounts. So, we don't really know what the legality is over the next few generations, but yeah. Lucky 10p the account, my Steam page with all my games on it, that lives on, and I pass this down to my son and my son's son and my son's son, and one day someone will be like, yeah, it was grandpa, great, 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 great grandpa that started this Steam page, and he created this library filled with, Marathon and High Guard and all these other shit games, all these other games that got absolutely canceled. Yeah, grandpa got to play Concord. What an incredible lineage, We're about to pass down something to the future generations that was never given to us, right? Absolutely incredible. What a time to be alive. At least I know that when I go, I will give something, At least I know that all my hard work catching those Pokemon on Pokemon Go, it's not wasted, okay? Generations from now will inherit my Pokemon. They will appreciate my freaking shiny Gyarados. That's awesome. I can take solace in that. I like that. What else do we got for news here? Big drama. The Division Resurgence has launched on Steam, but it's getting a pretty rough reception, calling it slop. Ubisoft's free-to-play looter shooter, which originally launched on mobile before coming... What? We converted the mobile version to PC afterwards? Yikes. It currently sits at a mixed rating on Steam with only around 46% of reviews positive. Damn. Quote, calling it slop disrespects actual slop. I've seen Korean gacha games with less microtransaction than this. Really? Let's see what's going on over here. Division Resurgence. It is at mixed reviews. 45% of the reviews are positive. Fuck it. Let's download it. The Division Resurgence is already in the Steam library? Wait, what the hell? Install that bad boy right now. All right, while we're waiting, what do the reviews say? Not recommended. So the top review is, calling it slop disrespects actual slop. I've seen Korean gacha games with less microtransactions than this. This is scummy even for a free-to-play. It has the most distracting, convoluted, overcomplicated on purpose, and bad thought UI and menus design I've ever seen in a video game. You spend more time micromanaging than playing missions. Oh god, dude. This is bad. Someone said complete ass game. Balancing is the main issue as well as loot progression. All the loot is locked behind daily completions, and you only get to do those maybe 4 to 5 times a day. Then the game scales the XP and rewards down hard. What? XP scaling? This isn't a looter shooter. It's a daily login simulator with division-like systems. Like what everyone else is saying, just play Division 1 or 2. This game isn't worth the time. They said, downloaded game, played for 4.4 hours. Next time I launched the game, they decided to change my region or something like that. When I want to play on EU server, I have to make a new account, I guess. We'll lose my account to some... okay. Someone said, there's positive review here. It's like the Division 2's weird little brother. PvE is great. PvP is horribly unbalanced and honestly should be removed from the game if it's not fixed. 9 out of 10 matches, I can't even damage my opponents because they spent $3,500 on toughness mods. Oh, God. What do you mean? How do you recommend a game like that? What is wrong with this? This generation is cooked. Oh, yeah, this game's awesome, dude. Just every time I play it, I get just completely stomped into oblivion by the whales. Like, what? This is the best review of all right here. This one right here, this is an articulate review from Tron. Not recommended says, I get that people do not like the Division 2, yet somehow this game is just worse than that game. Everyone has already said it, but please do not play this game. This is the same Division 2, but they have a new fund from China, I think, to make a same game, same story. Graphic not perfect anymore. All of this, I tell you, short sentence, quote, this is a same game like a Division 2 before graphics so weird. Positive review here. We got, it is decent for casual play if you just stick with the lower difficulties, but for being a part of a looter shooter series, when you get into the game and grinding for competitivity and tackling the end game content, you will see its ugly face and how really bad the grind is implemented. You will either need to be basically a whale with deep pockets or a no-lifer with a lot of free time to spend in the game. And this is a positive review? Even the positive reviews are terrible. And there is the technical part. Literally every update breaks something that was working fine before it. And what? And believe me, it is not an exaggeration. And there are major issues that haven't been fixed since the mobile release back in March 31st. I know because I already clocked over 400 hours in this game between the mobile and Ubi Connect versions. He gave a positive recommendation while roasting the game thoroughly. This is an incredible community of people right here. Truly, this is who I need to join. This is where I make content now. I found my home. You see, Bungie drove me insane so that I could play the Division Resurgence. Let's see what everyone's chirping about over here. What is so god-awful that's fucking got everyone pissed off? Sure. Click yes to everything. Sign all my rights away. Sign everything. The Hippocratic Oath. Fucking whatever else there is. Licensing agreement. You name it. What's that called when you commit war crimes? What was the treaty that was created in regards to like not committing war crimes? Yeah, the Geneva Convention. Yeah, that's the terms of service. So let me create my totally real email that I'm totally really going to use because I'm definitely trying to get scammed by these goof ass fucking people. They're gonna send me a bunch of spam bullshit. I need to make a burner email, you know? Fuck. This is how they get you, dude. They force you to give them information. What happened to just like launching a game, you know? What happened to that? Now I have to give my information, I have to give my age, I have to give my email, I have to give my social security number, I have to give my fucking date of birth, I have to give my fucking everything. Just to log in and play a damn video game in this day and age. Like, I hate it out here. Totally real email at totallyreal.com. Will you be playing that versus the Division 2 legit? Or he already played a lot? Played a little bit of the Division 2, I believe, back in the day, but it's been so long that it's basically like I don't know what I'm doing. Invalid password? How do you get invalid password when you're literally making the password for the first time? What do you mean? Bro, you have to make a password that's like 1,000,000 characters long? What? Why is it invalid password rules? What are the rules for making these passwords? At least one lowercase character, at least one uppercase character, at least one special character, at least one number. Jesus H. Christ, dude. I'm gonna make this something absolutely. What is even going on, dude? What is a special character? Like, bruh. I gotta add a fucking... I added that! I literally added a special character. What do you fucking mean right now, bruh? Dude, it literally just won't let me create a password. It just won't let me create any password that's possible. Like, it actually won't. Like, I've tried like 17 different passwords. It just won't work. I literally can't even play this shit ass game because you just can't even create an account. It doesn't contain the username. It is between 8 and 16 characters long. It does have a number in it. It does have what, like, I'm just gonna start spamming stuff until it works. I'm literally just gonna start spamming password stuff until it works. I'm not even gonna know my own password. That's how insane this is gonna be. When will the unvaulting happen? Soon here. I think they're coming out with some stuff today, I believe even. An error occurred while trying to send your request. Please try again. This password is either unsafe or known to be compromised. The username you entered is not available. Holy shit, dude. You could not make this any more convoluted and insane, Ubisoft. Like, you actually could not fuck up any worse. Like, genuinely. Like, you literally just made it like, I just spammed random shit until a password would go in. Like, I don't even know my own password. Like, I don't think you can get hacked then, right? If you don't even know your own password, then what are you going to do? Now I have to enter my password to log in, so now I'm cooked. Now I am absolutely cooked, my dudes. Can't wait to go back to Mercury and get 2 tokens and a blue. That's what I'm saying. Preparing to launch my game after the world's worst login experience. I'm already having an incredible time with Ubisoft. We love Ubisoft. Let's see how their stock prices are doing. Ubisoft stock. Ooh, barely trading over $1. You guys are in trouble. All right, season 2, The Call. Oh shit. I'm in America. Oh, let's enter the game. Hell yeah. Skill mods. Skill intensity can be enhanced by skill mod. Oh, I'm watching this cutscene, dude.
It happened in just a few weeks.
What happened?
Our own greed did us in.
Black Friday?
Before we knew it, the dollar flu spread like wildfire.
The dollar flu?
A few weeks. That's how long it took for a civilization.
They're confiscating the money? They put the flu into the money? Like COVID-20, but it's in your cash?
The governor of New York has asked for federal help as city services are collapsing.
Manhattan was being torn apart.
Manhattan's been a shithole for a while anyways.
Or tried. But it was already too late.
The government is resorting to drastic measures to tackle the crisis.
We will will not stand idly by while our great country crumbles. Decisive measures must be employed. That is why the President today has decided to invoke Directive 51.
What's Directive 51? What's Directive
So they
51?
finally activated us. The Strategic Homeland Division.
What are we gonna do? Go down and gun civilians down? Like, goddamn.
We walk among you. We are you. Until we are activated. Then we leave everything behind to answer the call. When all else fails, we are the last resort, the last line of defense. And we will give our lives to save what remains.
All right.
Welcome, Agent Candidate, to your virtual pre-testing session. This simulation will assess your SHD recruit potential. As your division recruiter, I will be evaluating your performance today. We'll start with body awareness and basic movement. Show me what you got.
I got this. Oh, hell yeah.
Excellent. Now, let's put that into some context. Complete the obstacle.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we're doing a little bit of mantling. All right.
Done. Let's move on to the next module. Agents must maintain expert-level proficiency with a wide variety of small arms. Good. Let's increase the range a bit. Well done. Now let's see you deal with moving targets. Good shot. Let's see how you perform with a sniper rifle. Excellent. I've marked you as Go for marksmanship. The effect of a well-placed grenade on multiple targets shouldn't be underestimated. And that concludes the weapons and marksmanship module. Good job so far, candidate. In this next module, we'll assess cover tactics and basic combat skills.
Cover tactics, all right.
Whenever possible, a smart agent will move from cover to cover to outmaneuver and flank the enemy.
All right. Kind of hiding out in the open here. Yeah. Covers protect you. You're fully protected. You take less damage. Out of cover is dangerous.
Good. Now let's increase the stress level a bit. Your objective is to reach the end of the corridor and destroy the hostile turret. And don't get killed. You must learn to anticipate the time windows when the turret stops firing. These will be your opportunity to counterattack or advance to another cover.
Huge. Cancel over this. Oh, I got lit up. Throw a grenade, dude. Shoot a sniper.
That concludes the cover tactics module.
Oh yeah.
Well done. If a hostile gets too close, you need to whack them hard with whatever you got to push them away. Good. Okay, candidate. This last module will assess your intuitive use of some of the...
Oh. Explosives expert. Field medic. Okay. Vanguard weapons expert. Yeah. Weapons expert. Yes. Skill 1 scanning pulse. Ooh. Skill 2 commando smart cover. And signature ability tactical link.
You have two primary shaped tech devices at your disposal. Employ these to eliminate the enemy. The most powerful tech in your arsenal is your signature device. Deploy it to turn the table on your enemy.
You guys. What's the hell is this thing?
Demonstrate to me how you handle yourself in a combat situation, with all the weapons and devices at your disposal.
Signature ability ready.
Alright. Well, as a Titan main, I know what to do. Pistol whip you all.
You ready for this? What is this? This is... Just shoot him! Oh my god. Oh. Scope.
Any second now. Just a few more hits. Just 10 more hits and these guys are done.
You show good instincts, Agent Candidate.
Nice, dude. Congratulations, you have completed the skill training of Vanguard. Confirmed choice Vanguard? Yes.
Stellar performance, Candidate. That concludes the final pre-testing session. I'm happy to confirm that you've been accepted as an agent recruit. Now the training begins in earnest, and then let's hope we're never activated.
Not gonna lie, kind of a big deal over here. Completed my training, completed the tutorial. What are these graphics? The hand is going into the freaking cat's skull. What happened to me? Yes, sir, that's me. Why do I have skinny jeans on?
activated. Confirm identity.
Let's go. Is this the new mobile game they made? That is, dude. Resurgence.
This is Astrid Meyer, Acting Section Chief, Lower Manhattan. Welcome aboard. As you can see,
Mobile game on PC.
fast going south. It now falls on us in the division to prevent a total societal collapse. Where is Agent?
Oh yeah. Throw me out into the front lines, dude. I got this.
Tracked a VIP named Angela Chan from Chinatown. Local community leader deemed vital to the rebuilding effort to come. Agent Kelly is already at the Spring Blossom restaurant. Make contact with her and get Angela Chan.
This feels like I'm literally playing Destiny Rising right now. There's something about mobile game quality that's always makes me laugh.
Real deal with it.
God.
Killed
What's your
Jaden.
status, Agent?
Oh no.
Crazy. I just saw a JTF soldier shot dead.
Yeah, the JTF has been overwhelmed.
I don't
They're
want to
needed.
stay here.
Watch yourself.
This'll be sweet. We gonna watch him bleed.
Tactical cover. Tactical cover. Tactical cover. Tactical maneuvers. Don't worry, I'm healing up. I'm healing up. Don't worry. I'm not gonna die in the tutorial. I'm not that bad. Gotta take cover here. Let's throw this right here. Boom. Yeah, deal with that. Oh, a little green item? I will loot all. A Division mobile game ripped the battery, dude? Yeah. It's on PC now.
We sit on our asses, the more dangerous it gets.
We will move, Kevin, as soon as Agent Kelly's partner shows up.
But I can help with the escort.
You are not a trained professional. This is real. It's not some movie.
Fuck it,
Speak
throw
of the
Kevin
devil.
into the front lines.
Welcome to the Spring Blossom Restaurant. I'm Angela Chan, and this is my nephew, Kevin.
I'm Kelly. Good to see you. You've been briefed, right?
Chief Meyer updated me. We're getting Mrs. Chan out of here?
Mrs. Chan refuses to leave without her people. We're taking all of them to the checkpoint. Hold here while we clear the way.
Very well.
I should go with them.
No, Kevin. Let the agents do their jobs. I need you with us.
But
Enough.
Kevin,
Let's make sure
I'm tired of your
everybody is
shit,
ready
Kevin.
to leave when Agent Kelly gives the all clear.
The JTF is sending trucks to the Manhattan Bridge checkpoint. That's where we're taking Mrs. Chan and her little flock. But first, we must clear the way of any gun-crafting nuts looking to crash the party.
bastards almost down.
Be advised that the JTF has lost control of several checkpoints across Midtown. We now have bad guys
Barrel
operating
roll.
with impunity in some areas. Be careful.
securing the area. I'm securing it.
Signature ability ready.
My signature ability is ready. Jesus. I'm popping my ult, dude. Dude, just grab this. We got an auto rifle. Press F to instantly swap. Yes, sir. Mobile game trying to be a console game. Mobile game. This feels like an emulated game. What this feels like. Can't even hurt my own teammates. Come on. What's this guy doing? I want to see how real they are.
Almost.
Signature ability ready.
We're gonna watch him bleed. Don't give him breathing room. God damn it!
At least if a game is gonna suck, at least it's free to play. I'll give it that. You know? Imagine you had to pay money for this.
Goddamn punks.
Yeah, this is Kelly. The way is clear. Get going. I could kill for a foamy latte right now. What the hell? Here comes our flock. Thank you. We're not out of the woods just yet. Get your people inside and find cover.
Where the hell's Kevin at?
There's more of them coming.
Give Kevin a gun, dude. He's ready.
Find some cover.
How does Kevin have a different name than her? Her last name was Chang and Kevin's last name was Zhang. Hate to tell this to you, Kevin, but you're adopted. Oh, shit. Oh, the Gatling gun? Oh my god. I'm gonna run up and melee that guy 45 times.
Stay in cover!
Aim for the weak spot.
Get rid of these assholes! They're all...
Hurling more grenades. Is fire gonna burn? I'm trying to get this guy up here. I can't mantle up here. I think I'm getting lit on fire. I'm a little bit on fire. Slightly on fire.
Kidding me? Almost too easy.
The bad guys are out in force today.
Huge.
Well done, Agent.
I think the new meta for video game developers is just make bad games now. I think you just don't even try anymore. I think you just make a bad game and then let people roast it on like Twitter and shit. This is the new strat. Why make good game when make bad game more fun? People laugh on Twitter and Reddit. I don't even think they're trying anymore. I think there's like an inside joke between the developers, like who can get rid of
We are to regroup.
Who can get away with the
and
most slop
ATM
game?
units at Camp Hudson.
Huh. I need a chopper, stat.
I'll see what I can do, ma'am.
We owe you our lives. What you did.
Just doing our job, ma'am.
Now can I go?
Kevin, I'm sure Gabrielle is safe.
Go where?
My girlfriend is a nurse at the Trinity Church Field Hospital. I want to make sure she's okay.
Trinity Church? I know a doctor there, O'Neill. He'd let me know if there was any trouble, and I haven't heard from him.
But
your job now is to protect your people here, Kevin. If there's any danger to the hospital, me and my colleague will deal with it. That's our job. And we're pretty damn good at it. Looks like our ride is here.
Would you take a Destiny 3 that looks like this? Destiny 3, but the graphics are mobile quality.
We make a good team. Stock up on ammo and essentials and come find me at the command tent. Be ready. I want to sit right for the JTF.
Alright, we're made it back to the base. Yeah, this is one of the games of all time. That's about it for me. Is this guy rummaging through the trash? I'll punch this guy in the head. Alright. Oh, it was public space. Let's close it down. Closing the game down. Holy, what is happening? I can't even close this game down. I literally... Alright, there we go. We got it done. Alright, what do we got here? We got Destiny 1 working on PC? Yeah. Can Android even do something like this? I have no clue. I reached out to the guy that's porting Destiny 1 onto PC. Haven't heard anything back yet. We'll see. I want to do an interview with this guy and see what he's trying to do. We'll see what he's up to. He hasn't said anything yet. We'll see if he replies. I think he might. I want to interview him because I really want to see what he's going to pull off. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This will completely change Destiny's future from Evase. I already like this title. We got to see what we're cooking up right here.
Destiny 1 is working on PC.
Oh. Playback speed.
Destiny 1 is working on PC.
Let's go.
This is crazy in and of itself, but I think the much bigger story is how this could change Destiny's future. Between custom servers, preservation projects, and potentially even community-made content.
What is custom servers in a game like Destiny? Right? Like, what does that mean? Well, how could we actually make this happen? You know what's crazy to think about too is that even though there is like 1,000 weapons in Destiny, if you could theoretically get just like a hand cannon and a shotgun, right? Or just like a couple weapons that are of the most iconic meta, you could probably create Crucible maps and you don't need that much variety, really. I don't know. I think that the future could be pretty fun for these creative projects. I hope that the interest is there. Like, I hope that they get like the funding they need to keep this going on. Can you imagine how cool would it be if there was a bunch of these like super like tech nerd, you know, crazy guys that can like make these custom servers, and they actually like kept a separate Destiny project alive as we are left with nothing? That'd be incredible. It'd be interesting to see where it would go.
Things may turn out much different than any of us expected. So let's...
Do you think that Bungie will sue him? I only think Bungie would sue him or DMCA him if they're making a Destiny 3. If they're not making anything in Destiny, I don't see why they would. It doesn't really serve them much.
Talk about this. So the other day I covered a couple of Destiny projects centered on bringing the past back to life. Destiny 1 and its early days, and also unvaulted content in earlier builds of Destiny 2. Those two main projects were described to me by members a part of Project Sunrise. But more Destiny fans...
Project Sunrise, dude, the opposite of Project Sunset. That's incredible.
...seem to have similar projects going on behind the scenes, as seen with a post on Twitter. Cal or Call Sims or Nick G on X tweeted this. Seems like a good time to talk about the Destiny 1 work I've been doing the past month or so. Anyone up for D1 on PC? I think the answer to that is 100% yes.
Nice.
Nick's personal site has information on his past work. He's a professional systems designer and also security researcher.
Oh, this guy has the qualifications. He could pull it off. Look at this. This is his LinkedIn. This guy might be able to do this. He primarily focused on low-level system emulation and exploitation. This is the guy right here. We found him.
Low-level programming, reverse engineering, and system emulation. He's worked at Google, Sophos, and Capsule 8 in cybersecurity. Researched computer emulation at MIT Lincoln Lab, and now serves as a CTO of Bismuth. So it seems like his entire career has been pretty focused on understanding how software works under the hood, which is exactly the experience you'd want for a project like bringing Destiny 1 to PC. And it also explains the success he's had so far with some of these screenshots and tweets. This is literally a dream for Destiny players.
Yeah, this is the holy grail of Destiny content right here.
These are just some of the tweets that he has shared so far, but I'd give him a follow for sure to see any future developments. So far, destinations are loading, and character creation plus most of inventory management and quest management are implemented. Plenty more to do, but very happy with progress so far. So we can see some of these images like he's in the tower. Now I've upscaled some of these so they might look a little wonky in certain images, but they were pretty low resolution. I'm not sure how it actually looks on PC. It could be pretty good. Maybe it has some graphical issues that need to be fixed as it's not meant for the platform. But I don't know the specifics of how this project works. It could be like a console ported to PC, or it is just emulation. And if that's the case, maybe it is the Destiny from consoles just running way better on the computer. We can see screenshots of the tower and the inventory here.
What? How does he just have all the exotics? How does he have these exotics unlocked? Excuse me?
Using the Vex Mythoclast. The other two weapon slots seem to be locked at this current moment. And you can also see at the bottom right, it looks like he was using a PlayStation controller. You have the quest screen he was talking about, showing different quests from the Taken King, Dark Below, and so on. And then some more crazy images that have some graphical glitches like Earth here in orbit, and what looks to be an EXO at the character creation screen. This is just straight up nightmare fuel.
Jeez, this is the light ship. This is the Traveler's replacement now. The Traveler if they were a ship. That's terrible.
I also seen on Twitter that Nick reached out to Moji IRL, who we talked about in previous videos, a part of a project to explore Destiny 1 builds, asking to trade notes or collab. Moji explains that progress will be open sourced eventually, and also mentions Vanguard, another Twitter account which says,
okay, so we got 3 people on the job right now. This is good. If they imagine they work together and we like speed up the process much faster, that's crazy. That would be incredible.
custom servers for Destiny 1.
Because part of the problem right now is that usually stuff like this takes a few years. And not that we can't wait, of course. We'll wait. We'll play other stuff in the meantime. But, you know, waiting 2 years for this Destiny 1 on PC project to go live is it's going to be a lengthy ordeal.
Like I explained in those previous videos, I don't know specifics about how these projects and tools work. I just think it is very interesting. I reached out to Bresci and members of Project Sunrise who explained how aspects of their projects work, but it makes me wonder how many other efforts are out there. Like Nick G's project here, and word about possible custom servers for Destiny 1. Project Sunrise will allow you to explore Destiny 2 in an archived build, an older version of Destiny 2 that does not connect to live service. You can explore missions and location environments, but nothing works at the moment. You can't go through a mission, there's no mechanics, no enemies. It's basically just for exploration at this current moment. But we don't know about projects like Nyx. Will it be offline? Will there be some type of online private server? It seems Destiny fans have literally taken the future of the franchise into their own hands, as I've seen some of you comment Guardians do make their own fate, and it's great to see. The only question is how far things can go, and would Sony ever step in? They of course have the legal right to stop these projects if they choose to, but whether they actually—
They better not, right? They better not. Can you imagine if we make some real headway on this and then all these guys get DMCA'd or sued? That'd be ridiculous. Unless they're doing a Destiny 3 project, it's completely unnecessary. And even if they are doing a Destiny 3 project, considering it would take 5 years for it to come out, we might as well let other people carry the torch in the meantime, right? Maybe tell them, maybe issue something after Destiny 3 comes out if it's a problem, which it probably wouldn't even be a problem, let's be real. But knowing Sony and all of their infinite wisdom with their recent decisions, they would probably be stupid enough to do this, but I don't know. I don't think it has enough traction to warrant it at this early stage. Maybe later on if these guys are like making a bunch of money from it. I'm not sure. It's a weird area that we haven't really explored just yet, but I hope that they have the ability to do this without any fear of repercussions, so that way they can make as much progress as possible. And if we have to, you know, the community will come together and raise money for their freaking legal fees if they have to battle Sony just so we can play some of these sunset activities that we already paid for crying out loud.
It depends on some specifics. On Bungie's site, their policies generally support fan-made videos and community creations. But projects that recreate or distribute the game itself exist in a much grayer area. Legally, Bungie and Sony could shut them down if they believe they infringe on their IP or compete with official products. Whether they actually would is impossible to know right now, and some of these projects, at least the ones I know more about like Sunrise, are non-profit and don't affect the game or don't even give you the build, just providing the tools. I think custom servers could end up being one of the coolest things to happen for Destiny's community, especially at a point where we're not getting any new official content. The biggest benefit would be preservation. Destiny has always been an online game, which means so much of its history depends on servers staying online. Destiny 1 is still online, Destiny 2 plans to continue to be online, but with custom servers, it could make sure that years from now, people can still experience the original game instead of watching YouTube videos to remember it.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, we've never experienced a Destiny game like this, which makes it fresh and interesting, explorable horizons. For new players, it gives them a chance to experience moments that have become almost impossible to revisit today, especially with vaulted Destiny 2 content. The original tower, Year 1 raids, Classic events in the game's early progression are all a part of Destiny's history. Some of that you can't experience anymore. Then there's the modding potential. Imagine community-made raids, strikes, PvP maps, or completely new game modes. Destiny has some of the best
modding. Don't let this community mod just yet. Could you imagine what they'll do to Marsov? Dear God.
Feeling gunplay in gaming, and giving talented fans the tools to experiment could lead to some incredible creations. We've seen communities keep games alive for decades through mods alone. It could also be a testing ground for ideas Bungie would never try in a live game. Crazy weapon balancing, old subclasses, cut content, challenge modes, or even entirely custom sandbox experiences. Now, of course, that's assuming everything is done legally and respects Bungie and Sony's IP, and the capabilities of these tools. Could things like this even be done? I know I'm just throwing out some random ideas. But purely from a fan perspective, it's a no-brainer why players would get excited about the possibility of Destiny becoming a platform the community can preserve and build on for years to come. If there's no Destiny game greenlit at this moment, we don't know if there is or not, doesn't seem like there is, fans will make their own creations. Part of me feels weird about the thought of custom Destiny content. Like Halo has Cursed Halo that makes crazy changes to campaigns, for example, but a game like Halo has had those types of modes and creation tools since the near beginning. Destiny has always been strict, and Bungie were the ones guiding the ship. Sure, mods and custom servers are not official and don't impact the canon story, but it will feel weird if it does happen, playing a brand new strike. It would still be super fun and cool, and hey, if Sony lets it stick around, it could create endless fun until another mainline game hopefully rolls around someday. But let me know your thoughts about all of this down below. But anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video.
There it is. That is Aveiz giving a breakdown of this will completely change Destiny's future. Talking about Destiny 1 getting remade on PC. Someone said a modded raid would be insane. Yeah, I think the original vision of Crota's End and King's Fall were like a combined raid. Can you imagine if we came together, we got the original blueprint from Bungie, and then we actually relived that? Like, those were supposed to be together, I believe. I think you were supposed to start in the Abyss and then kill Oryx at the end, if that makes sense. It'd be cool to live these like variant timelines that Bungie created and that never came to life almost. I think it's cool. I hope it makes sense for the developers and the people that are making it, like that they can invest the time, because I imagine it takes months, years of time and dedication. You got to have a lot of free time. So hopefully it does amount to something, and it would be nice to be able to jump into something, in the next few months, even if it's just loading into the tower on PC. It'd be interesting to see what that's like. So we'll keep very close tabs on this. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep you up to date when we do get some updates on it. All right. That's going to be a wrap for me tonight, chat. Thank you for the follows, the subs, the bits, the donations. I genuinely appreciate y'all coming through, watching, hanging out. I got to head out now. Have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be solo flossing. Hopefully the servers clean up a little bit. Today was a rough day with the servers. Yep. Heading to the gym